What's guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're interacting to the 7th episode of Koikimo. This one's titled Love for Your Fave. I assume that's going to be in reference to Ariete and Ichika's favourite character from that one anime they mentioned. I'm going to guess that's probably where the title's relating into it. Unless it's Love for Your Favourite Person, Ryo Ichika, Ariete, Ryo, Tamara, Ichika, question mark. We don't actually know who Ichika truly likes at this point. She's definitely warming up to Ryo as time goes on. And we don't know if she really sees I say Tamara. I think it's Tamaru though, right? I can never remember his name. Kai. I'm going to call him Kai. It's easier. I don't know if she likes him in that way. Like, I'm not even sure if they classify each other as friends, really. They're classmates. But they've spent a bit more time together of late. It's kind of hard to tell where Ichika truly thinks about all this, and I wonder if that question is going to be answered by the end of this series, because I assume that's where we'll get an endpoint. I mean, this is a completed work. At least the source material, the manga that it's based on, is completed. I don't know if that came to a conclusion, as I've said multiple times already here, but I wonder if the anime will make a decision as to if any people get together or not. I think it would be refreshing of a show to actually make a commitment as to characters getting together, because it doesn't normally happen in romance-based shows. But I feel like it might be controversial no matter which pairing they ultimately end up going with. So, I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited for this. This show is better than it deserves to be. It's a shame about the audio quality at times, because it makes it very hard to understand. Because I do have it on lower volume than normal, because I need to hear myself speak over it. I have this thing where, if I'm listening to something and I need to commentate over it, which I do for reaction videos, I try and find gaps in the speech anyway, so I'm not talking over them, because if I'm talking over someone, there's a good chance I'm not paying attention to what they're actually saying, right? But at the same time, I need to be low enough that if I am talking over them for whatever reason, I can hear myself, because that helps me, I don't know, it's just weird like that, so that's why I have it on lower volume. And for a show like this with already audio problems, that kind of makes it even worse. Another comparison I have is the Promised Neverland Season 2 OP, which for some reason, when volume lowered like I do with the rest of the shows, the volume mixing was just so weird of that one that it just kind of became really terrible to listen to, despite being okay in full volume. So, just one of those interesting things. But anyway, I'm not going to waste too much time, because I'm running late, and I actually want to just watch some anime, and there's not really much to talk about this show, at the moment, anyway. We did have a bit more of Ryo and his dad, and exploring a bit of that backstory as well, which I'm sure is going to come to a head at some point as well. I'm sure we'll explore that. I mean, is the dad going to be more approving now that he's after a high school girl? Probably not, so that might drive a bit more of a wedge between them, but it would be interesting for Ryo to stand up against his dad based on love, because I don't know, he hasn't really done that before. He's never really, this is it's not his first love, but it's first person he's truly head over heels for, So I wonder if that might be a change that the dad might see in his son. I don't know. Yeah, the fact that he's going after a high schooler probably is going to be a contentious issue if that ever gets addressed. So, we're going to get into the episode as per usual. These are time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, you go to my Patreon down the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Lock Horizon Season 2, and Symphogear G. We also have movie reactions. Kiki's Delivery Service was voted as this month's movie, so we'll be getting to that either on a Saturday or a Monday over the next coming weeks. Stay tuned for that. It will be coming out this month regardless of when it is, but Monday, Saturday is most likely, since I only have 2 shows on those days, and it makes it a bit easier to fit that one around. But here on YouTube, we have to do timer-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a timer for the episode. I'll count down 3 to 1 play. Then on play, start the episode, I start the episode, and we should be in sync. We're watching this one on Crunchyroll, since they're the ones who licensed it. My voice is going already. No logos or anything, we're just going to be straight into the episode. I don't know when the OP kicks in, but I'll call that out when it starts as well. But you can use Screen Flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should help you sync it up. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Oh. Oh, it's these two. Oh boy. And OP time, okay. Nice little cold open. Such a good OP. Alright. Love for your fave. Volume 10 for world, okay. Catmate doesn't work. Okay. Yep. Okay, sonar. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Oh, you will. There we go. Yep. Well. Hmm. Well, quite possibly. That went about as well as it could. Uh, uh, I'm guessing this is Ariete, considering we're sneaking around. That's another. Yeah, this is absolutely okay. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna do another. Oh, we're gonna do the same thing, but with Ichika now, aren't we? We're gonna bump into Ichika. Please tell me they're gonna do an exact parallel. Please. Yep. No. Maybe not. uh, Come on, she's got to bump into Ichika. Uh, yep. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. uh, yep. Interesting they put in a note for Kinder Spirit. uh, Completely different encounter to what Rio just said. I love it. uh, this music. What is with this scene? Oh, I love it. I love it. Yep, be mindful of spoilers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Don't tell me she's gonna start putting two and two together. Yeah. Just like, yeah, there's no way. Well, funny you knew. Hmm? Oh, mom, okay. Good things I have the greatest response to seeing her shoes there, though. Uh huh. Uh huh. Left already. Hmm. Well, we now have a timeline for when that's going to become an issue. Wow, borderline. Okay. Mm hmm. Yep. Yes? Yep. Very different encounters, though. Oof. Valentine's Day is coming up. Uh huh. Oh boy. Oh boy, where's this gonna go? Mm hmm. Back at school. Well. God, giving a countdown. God damn it. That is quite annoying. I don't know if necessarily taste was change. I think he wants. I think he definitely wants homemade, obviously, from her, but that's also true. Hmm. The fact that she even thinks that. Mm hmm. Mm hmm. She's actually seriously considering it. Right. It's a special, sure. Right. Not gonna interrupt. Actually, a good question. It makes more sense. Oh boy. Oh, that was him. I didn't recognize him for a second at all. Yeah. I thought he was just some guy. I forgot that we even had this character in the show. Okay. Grad ceremony, that makes more sense. Ooh. I'm so glad they had before this again. Yes. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, I mean, god damn it. Not chocolate, huh? Probably sick of it by now. Oh, lovely. Interesting. Hmm. Interesting. I think the hair thing is just someone going a bit too far obsessive. I'm fairly certain I've heard of something similar happening in another show before. What was he like? It's a good question. Hmm. That makes sense. Hmm. Yeah, even though he expressed no interest himself. Hmm. Definitely. Yeah. Goddamn master. Mm-hmm. I think it's very much true though. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Mm-hmm. Very certain she was looking for a pen in the OP, so no. Hmm. Yep. the love bug's starting to bite when you start rolling around on the floor like that. Making some plans. So she. Are you making plans? I don't know. What's your plan, Ichika? I wonder. It's a good episode. Went by pretty quick as well. I don't think we have enough credits, do we? No. We'll get next episode title then, maybe. I'm a little worried about Ariete if she's getting him chocolates like that. A little worried about what might happen there, but I guess we'll see. I don't think he'll be like harsh or mean about it at all. I think he'll be appreciative in his own way. But yeah. Next time, the person I love. Okay. Okay. They're gonna be upfront about it. Someone's gonna want to try and say it because that would be a huge development in the show if actually someone said it. Like, that would be huge. I don't think they will. I think that's just another tease, as every title relating to a confession in romance anime is always a bait, essentially, because it never ends up being what you hope it is, and that's just that's just what ends up happening. But yeah, it was a good episode. Like I said, it goes by very, very quickly, which is nice, and it is better than it deserves to be. Both in terms of how it looks. Like I said, the audio quality is the one thing letting it down. But once you get used to it, you kind of just forget that there is so much of a difference. Because I am jumping around from a lot of shows, like a lot of shows, it's hard to pinpoint exactly where. Well, it kind of makes that difference a bit obvious because you hear so many examples of the different sounds of other shows on how it should sound, and then you hear this one which is obviously quite different. But no, my point. I just completely went against my own point. Never mind. It is more obvious that that the audio is a bit off, but once you've watched a couple of episodes of it, you just be like, okay, it's just a part of the show, and you just accept it and move on, really. Because the audio is not trying to do anything too special with the audio either. Like, if the audio is bad after it's trying to do something well with the audio, then it would be a big problem. Like, for example, X-Arm, that thing. It was kind of touting how it's going to be like the greatest of all of its genre, and it's like bragging about itself, and it's like, and then you release that, and it's like, you for real? That's bad. Like, even if they didn't brag about it, the CGI would have been torn to shreds because it deserved it. But the fact that they bigged it up even more made it even worse than it actually was, especially when it was reliant on that for a while. I'm still of the opinion that if I went and read the manga for X-Arm, I probably would enjoy it. Like, I'm not a big manga reader, as you guys know. I don't have time. All my manga and anime goes straight to anime and into doing this channel. This is my anime watching. I don't watch anything on my own so much anymore. I will occasionally watch other reactors sometimes if they're doing a show that I am enjoying. For example, Blind Wave are currently doing both ReZero as well as what was the other one they were doing? There was another one that I'm watching them with. ReZero and they're also doing Jujutsu Kaisen, so I'm using this as an opportunity to rewatch some of the earlier Jujutsu Kaisens as well while I'm at it, as well as some of the earlier ReZeros which I haven't seen in a while. So like I'll watch other reactors do things, and since they're only putting up one episode a week typically, it gives me plenty of time to like pace myself. So it's like putting in one episode a week in my own spare time is much more manageable, even if I am doing 20 odd series a week for this. But the thing you gotta remember is watching a show doesn't take up nearly as much time as watching a show, recording a show, editing a show, talking about the show, then editing it, and then rendering it, then uploading it, then getting all the things up onto YouTube, then making sure everything is correct there with all the links. And it's like, there's a lot of extra effort involved with recording shows that, yes, I'm doing 20, but I could watch 20 watching 20 episodes of anime a week really isn't that big of a deal. Like, I would binge watch entire series in a single day at my peak. So doing 12 a day was not unheard of for me. So whilst this is a lot of shows, it's just because it's recorded and edited and everything that makes it that much longer. So, but yeah, I am definitely considering lowering my amount of anime watched on the channel over time. Like, I don't think I can do 5 show days anymore. Like, this is I'm okay with this one since it's a mini episode in Mug, and so it's only half length. But I'm gonna start deviating away from doing 5 episode days as much as possible. I think 4 is about my limit now for what I physically can be awake and attentive to, because I could watch 6 episodes a day, not a problem. Is my brain going to be functional to pick up on narrative threads, on character development, on exceptional bits of, rotoscoping or anything like that? Like, no. And I want to be fully functional when I'm watching these shows. Like, I'm tired as hell. So I want to be firing at my best and not missing story beats that you guys in the comments get sick of me missing stuff, because I've been praised a lot by you guys for not missing stuff, and I'm quite happy that I come across that way, because I try to remember as much as possible. I try to pick up on small details where possible. I miss out some big ones here and there as well, but we all miss something on our first watch through of a show. But yeah, I went off on a weird tangent there, but loving this show, and I'm excited to see next week's episode as well. So thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Spring 2021 line you can find here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.